speaking. So I will start with the lecture first. Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening class.
Malam sir, malam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Issues for my laptop for the time being. Okay, can you hear my voice clearly class? Jelas tak?
Jelas sir,
Clear,
jelas.
sir. Jelas.
Okay, so the video is working, then we can start testing the programming lah. Okay, so our topic today is repetition or iteration or looping. Okay. Okay. It's able to describe okay. You will make a repetition. Okay. Okay, so the important thing to bear in mind, okay, the type of loop structure or iteration structure. Okay, so in while loop, our program we will check whether the condition is true or not. Then only will the second type of loop is do while. Okay, and finally is for loop. Right. So all this we call as repetition. We can use a break, okay, to continue or to break the loop. Okay, so let me have a look to my just to Alhamdulillah, it is working now. Walaupun still lagging. Okay. Okay. Let me continue with the. Okay, loop is a control structure that causes a statement or statements to be repeated. Okay, right. Okay, the first example of so the syntax is while and expression. Okay, and then follow with a statement. Right. Okay, so statement can be enclosed with announcements. Okay, so if the expression is evaluated is true, the statement will be executed. Okay, right? Okay. Okay, okay, right. The loop is not being executed. The connection is like, is it close? Okay. Is it the connection is lagging or smooth?
Lagging, sir.
Lagging, sir.
Lagging, okay, okay. Let me a few minutes. Sorry. Okay, class. How's it? Is it the connection is better, class?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I've connected to the cable, network cable lah. So I hope now it is working fine lah. So really sorry for the inconvenience caused. Okay, so without further ado, we continue lah. Okay, right. So like I've explained just now. Okay, so if it is a false statement, okay, the statement ataupun the block after the while statement will be executed lah. Okay, it is false. So if it is true, so it is true. Okay, this statement will be executed lah, right? Okay, so you may put the block by having the open and close bracket, okay, in order to execute more than one line in while loop. Okay, so let me check this one. Okay, okay, so this is the one of the example of the loop lah. Okay, so let me give a scenario here.
Sir,
Yeah, sekejap
ada share slide
Dengar ke? Lag lagi
Slide ada share ke?
Ada. Dekat Yulen ada tak? This one?
Oh, dekat Teams tak ada So tak share
Tak ada Sekejap.
Okay.
Sebab tak nampak.
You nampak tak ni?
Tak
Ke tak
nampak.
nampak? Sekejap Sekejap, sorry. Sekejap, I share again. Okay, nampak tak? Can you see? Nampak guys? Can you see?
Nampak sir.
Nampak
Yes.
Okay, so I believe my connection now is not lagging anymore lah. Okay, insyaAllah. Okay, so still lagging. Okay, so that's why I prefer to do to have a class in them because it is smoother. Okay, right. Okay, this is the scenario for a simple loop lah. Okay, so okay. Okay, so okay, previously if you want to display apa ni a for statement, okay, like this. Right. Okay, previously if you want to to display a for statement like this, you have to see out 4 times, right? Let's try to debug, compile whether there is an error or not. Okay, let's wait for the compilation process. Yes, sorry, my PC is lagging. Okay, so if it's done, you can start executing the program. Start without debugging. Okay, sorry, my PC is not in good condition. Then I think I have to get a new one. Okay, so basically, if you want to loop, or you want to repeat the process of displaying the same output, okay, you normally will see out 4 times, right? This one I send to one of the group first. Okay, class. Can you see here, class? Can you see? Okay, this is the normal practice lah. Whenever you want to display the same statement 4 times, okay, you need to see out 4 times. Can you see, class? Nampak ke?
Nampak, sir.
Okay, right. Okay, so alternatively, whenever you use a loop, okay, therefore you can use for example while loop. For instance, count. So you declare count. Okay, t count is equivalent to 1. Okay, right. Okay, then you use while. Okay, count. Okay, because we want to display how many times, class? The C out of GPA. You want to display?
4
4
times,
times,
sir.
right? Okay, we want to display 4 times. Okay, therefore, okay, we have to specify the maximum number of C out or output that we want. Okay, so we put it as count less or equivalent to 4. Okay, we put it count less than or equivalent to 4. Okay, then okay, if you see here, okay, the statement under the while loop, okay, this one will be executed when the condition is true. When the condition is true. Okay, right? Okay, for the time being, are you clear, class? Jelas ke?
Yes, sir.
Jelas? Okay, then this is the basic. Okay, okay, means that if we didn't enclose with bracket, okay, or dia punya boundary or border, okay, if we didn't put the curly bracket, Okay, if we didn't put the curly bracket, okay, to indicate the boundary, okay, so the following statement under the statement under the while loop will be the false, okay, will be the false condition, right? Okay, so for this case, for the first loop, which is the while loop, okay, okay, because we need to have the counter, okay. So firstly, we set the initial value. Initial value is equivalent to 1. So for the first run, okay, we want to display CGPA, right? So whenever we see out, so this will be the first display count that we want. Okay, so if we want to have more than one statement, we have to enclose with open curly bracket as usual. Remember, class? Okay, then we pair with close curly bracket, right? Okay, so this is the structure for the while loop. Okay, firstly we need to initialize. Okay, initialize the start value. We initialize the start value, right? Okay, so this is the final value lah. Okay, the final value or the condition. This is the condition that we test. Condition to test. Okay, okay, we have to make sure that our count is less than or equivalent to 4. Okay, and this is the output that we want to display, right? Okay, and right after the statement that we want to display or anything, okay, we need to put the increment, okay, which is count plus plus. Okay, count plus plus. Okay, in which for count plus plus, okay, it is equivalent to count plus 1. Okay, count plus 1, or it is equivalent to count plus 1. Okay, are you clear, class? Clear for the time being? This one,
Yes.
count equivalent to count plus plus. Okay, so to simplify it, okay, we put it as count plus plus only lah. Put it as, so I put a remark here. Okay, count equivalent to count plus 1. Okay, so we simplify it as count plus plus. Okay, kita simplify as count plus plus lah. Remove the 1. Okay, because count plus plus is equivalent to count plus 1. Okay, class, so far, are you clear? Last?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so whenever we execute this instruction, okay, we will start from the top, right? So as you know, the process of running the program in C++ will start from top to bottom. Okay, we start from top to bottom, in which we'll start with int main, and then the open curly bracket will indicate the beginning of your program. Okay, so firstly we need to declare and initialize the initial value. Okay, initialize the start value. Okay, which is count equivalent to 1. Okay, right? Okay, so far clear, right? Okay, so the second statement, the following statement, which is in line 8, which is count while count less or equivalent to 4. Okay, okay. Whenever we want to execute this instruction, we need to substitute. Okay, what is the current value of count, class, here? What is the current value of count? Tadi count equivalent to 1 kan? Okay, what is the current value of count? 1 lah. Am I right? Betul tak?
Yeah. 1.
So for the time being, the value for count is 1, right? Okay, is it true? 1 is less than or equivalent to 4. True or false?
True.
True.
Less than.
True. Okay, so kalau true, okay, yang mana yang dia akan run? Is it within the open and close curly bracket or after the close curly bracket if this true.
Yang
Tadi
inside
tengok.
curly bracket tu.
Okay, so
while
dia akan run inside the curly bracket. Okay, right? So selepas while loop ni, okay, dia akan run this statement. Cout, enter your GPA SEM1. Okay, enter your GPA SEM1. Okay, right? So they will run this statement. Means that they will display this statement lah. Enter GPA SEM1. Okay, then what is the following instruction will be executed after that? Line berapa? Selepas line 10. After line 10, what is the following instruction?
12.
Line 12, right? Line 12. So the following instruction is count plus plus. What is the meaning of count plus plus, class? Here, I put it here.
Count +1.
Count equivalent to count plus 1. So what is the current value of count here, class? Just now yang kita masuk tadi. 1 kan? Betul?
1.
Betul
Okay, 1. Okay, so press your calculator. What is 1 plus 1? Berapa 1 plus 1?
2.
tu sir.
2. So count equivalent to 2. Am I right? Betul?
Betul sir.
Okay, jadi after we perform the this instruction or count plus plus, okay, so count is equivalent to count plus 1. Okay, so the value of count is 1. When we plus with 1, so the latest value of count is equivalent to 2. Are you clear, class? Jelas ke?
Clear sir.
Okay,
Yes.
so bila sampai for the time being count is equivalent to 2, right? Okay, can you see here this is a looping? Okay, it is a looping. Okay, when it is a looping, kalau ikutkan a normal practice lah in sequence, after the open curly after we run the open curly close curly bracket, dia akan run the return 0. Am I right? Betul? Betul tak?
Betul
Betul.
sir.
Tapi because this is a loop ataupun this is a repetition, okay, dia tak pergi kepada return 0. Instead, from line 13, dia akan naik balik ke line 8. Sebab itu kita namakan sebagai repetition. Jadi kelas, dapat? Dapat sebab
Dapat,
nama
sir.
dia adalah repetition. Means that dia akan repeat back the loop ataupun kita namakan sebagai while loop. Okay, so ini kita namakan sebagai while loop. Okay, so for the time being, the value of count is what, class? What is the current value of count, class? What is the current value of count?
2 sir.
2. Okay, so you substitute here. So when you return back to line 8, sebab this is a repetition, okay, the value of count is 2. Clear? Right? So is it 2 less than or equivalent to 4? True or false?
True sir.
True. 2 is less than 4, right? Okay, so if this true, what happen next? Dia akan masuk dekat dalam open curly bracket. Get it, class? Dapat?
Dapat sir.
Okay, means that if it is true, 2 is less than or equivalent to 4, okay, it will run the following instruction, which is enter your CGPA again. So dia akan run untuk kali yang kedua. Okay, right? Okay, so kita tengok dulu macam mana it works. Okay, so in your opinion, okay, berapa kali enter your CGPA ni akan will be displayed? How many times?
Sampai dia equivalent to 4.
Sampai 4 lah. Okay. Okay, so now we investigate dan kita check whether our answer is correct or not lah. Okay, so ini kita namakan sebagai looping right? So kita compile. So don't worry much because during our lab session, okay, we will emphasize and we will practice on this part. Okay, now we want to prove that what the theory that we have gained just now is correct. Okay, so cuba imagine. So dia akan display enter your GPA sebanyak 4 kali. Okay, so kita debug and then we start without debugging. So see what happens. Nampak? Proven tak, kelas? Is it proven?
Yes sir.
Yes.
Sorry. let me close again. Because at home my working space is very small. Okay, so I snapshot dan share pada you all afterward. Okay, so sorry. Okay, let me share to WhatsApp group. Okay, so let me show side by side. Okay. Okay, class. Can you see the difference, class? So I think I supposed to put it
Yes.
here. Okay. So you investigate this one. Okay. Right. So I will press again. Okay. So the one at the left, okay, is the conventional method. So this is the conventional method that you will do whenever you want to display a statement, or you want to display a text 4 times. Okay, but instead, okay, the right hand side, okay, the right hand side is how to display, okay, the output, okay, to display the output. Okay, you just see out once, okay, but okay, you just use the while loop, or use the loop structure in order to repeat the process. Okay, so this is just to give you an overview lah about the looping structure. So I paste first the different. Okay. Okay, class, are you clear? Jelas tak? Clear?
Jelas.
Okay, so now let's try to change lah dia punya condition control ni. Okay, if you want to display enter your GPA 3 times. Okay, if you want to display the enter your GPA 3 times. Okay, so which line we should change, class? Which line? Line number 8, right?
Line 8.
Okay, so which part should we change?
Count.
See out.
Okay,
Count.
count less than equivalent to 3. Kalau kita nak display 3 times, so we change this one, count less or equivalent to 3. Are you clear? Jelas?
Jelas.
Okay, so let's
Clear,
try
sir.
to compile. Okay, every time you make a changes, you have to compile and run again. So start with the debugging. Okay, can you see? Okay, here class. Okay, so kalau we set count is less or equivalent to 3, it will display 3 times. Get it, class? Nampak? Jelas?
Pak.
The
Jelas.
part that you need to
Nampak jelas.
the part that you need to change, okay, is the loop control here lah. Okay, how many times that you want to loop lah. Okay, so don't worry much because during the lab session we will practice lah. So I just go through with you, okay, so that you can get overall idea before we do our lab session lah. Okay, right. Okay, so I really hope that you can get an idea what is the repetition is all about. Okay, right. So because if I just explain based on this lengthy notes, okay, so I believe you will you will be confused lah. Okay, so I think this one better if I explain in the form of practical. Okay, right. Okay, so basically if we are talking about loop structure, okay, previously, okay, remember we have done the flowchart for decision, right? Okay, let's say apa ni, we select destination. Okay, let's say destination. Biasanya kita buat equivalent to 1 kan? Okay, 1 for Bangi and so on, right? Okay. Okay. Previously, our arrow will be both to the bottom, right? Okay. So we have a question mark here. Is it destination 1, right? Okay. So biasanya kita akan do this way lah. Okay. Not really nice. Okay. So this one is JB. Okay, display location is JB and this is destination is Bangi. Okay, right? Okay, so this is what we call a selection structure. Remember, we have done a selection structure.
Remember, sir.
Okay, this is the selection structure. Okay, right. Tapi untuk for apa ni, loop structure, they're still using the diamond shape. But instead, okay, instead of all the arrow going to the bottom, kalau kita gunakan while loop, okay, the arrow will, one of the arrow, if this whether it is true or false condition, it will repeat the process. Nampak tak? Dia naik ke atas kan? They go up, right? So one go up and the other one is going down. So this is what we call as loop. Okay, this is what we call as loop. Okay, or the simple normal word that you normally use. Okay, you normally call this one as a repeat lah. Okay, repetition. Okay, repetition, right? Normally you loop or normally you call as repetition. Are you clear, class? Difference between selection and repetition? Clear? Get it?
Yes.
Yes.
Clear, sir.
I will respond so that we can run our class very soon, right? Okay, so this is another example lah in which you have done earlier lah, right? Okay, so this one understood, right? Because we have run the earlier program. Okay, right? So the first part is the initial value, okay, for the number. Okay, so this is the control structure lah. Okay, we need to check whether the condition is true or not. So if the condition is true, okay, if the condition is true, okay, I always misspell. Okay, if the condition is true, okay, so this the code in between the open and close curly bracket will be executed, right? Okay, if the condition is false, okay, if the condition is false, okay, the statement under the close curly bracket will be executed. Okay, statement under the close curly bracket will be executed lah, right? Okay, so this is the example lah, one of the example of the program. Okay, so if you can see here, the number will start from 1. Okay, so you test. Okay, what is the number? For the time being, number is 1, right? Okay, so Is it 1 less than or equivalent to true or false? True, right? Class?
True.
True.
1 less than or equivalent to 5,
True.
right? So it will run hello. Okay, so they will go to the following instruction, okay, which is line 12. They akan buat number plus plus. So currently the value of number is 1, right? Okay, so if you perform number plus plus, what is the latest value for number?
2.
Number plus plus is equivalent to 1 plus 1. So what is the number? 2, right? Okay, so what happened next? We repeat again the earlier process. We found the close curly bracket. Is it we go to or we repeat the loop?
Repeat the loop.
Repeat the loop dan kita pergi kepada line 9 balik semula. Dia naik kepada line 9. Okay, right. So dia naik balik ke line 9 tapi dia tak naik sampai ke langit atas lah. Dia tak pergi pada line 7 sebab dia kena pergi start of loop. Jelas tak kelas? Clear?
Plus.
Plus.
Okay, so currently the number is equivalent to 2, right? So what is the number you should substitute here? 2, right?
Yes, 2.
Okay, so 2 is less than or equivalent to 5. True or false?
True.
True.
True. So dia akan run hello. That's why kita dapat ini adalah hello when the number is for the first run. Okay, so we will display the number until 5 times. So hello, 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 hello. Okay, until finally we get for the 4th time. Untuk kali keempat, okay, number 5 untuk kali kelima sampai number kali kelima, okay, right? Okay, is it 5 less than or equivalent to 5? True or false?
True.
5 is it
False.
true, right? 5 is
False.
equivalent to 5. True lah, true. Because 5
True.
is less than or equivalent to 5, kan? Kurang atau sama dengan, kan? 5 equal to 5, right? Am I right? True.
Betul.
Okay, bila betul, okay, sampai dekat sini dia akan buat number equivalent to 5, right? Dia akan buat 5 plus plus. Okay. Okay, so what is the final value bila kita buat 5 plus plus?
6.
6, right? Correct. So bila sampai kat 6, apa yang akan berlaku seterusnya? Dia akan pergi line berapa? Dia akan balik 9. Sebab dia belum check lagi yang value of counter number ni. Get it? Dia baru buat tambah je kan? Dia baru buat 5 plus plus which is 5 plus 1 equivalent to 6. Tapi dia belum test lagi. Sama ada loop ni kita perlu berhenti ataupun tidak. Boleh. Right? Jadi walaupun dia punya number equivalent to 6, dia still akan naik atas. Okay, so saya padam this one. I clear this one. Clear this one as well. Kita nak padam. Okay. Okay, so number equivalent to 6, right? Okay, jadi kita naik atas balik. Dia naik atas balik ke while loop. Okay, barulah dia decide sama ada nak terminate loop ataupun tidak. Right? Okay, jadi kita substitute number equivalent to 6. Okay, is it true 6 less than or equivalent to 5? True or false?
False.
Okay,
False.
saya padam dulu. Okay, right. Okay, kalau false, adakah dia masuk dekat bawah, dekat dalam open and close curly bracket? True ni?
Tak.
Sebaliknya dia pergi line berapa?
14.
Dia terus pergi ke line 14. Boleh? Faham? Sebab 6 is not less than or equivalent to 5. Okay, 6 is greater than 5. Jadi dia terus pergi pada false. See out. That's all. Okay. Jadi that's why kita tengok dekat sini dia display hello sebanyak 5 kali. Sebab counter dia adalah 5. Okay. So dia akan display hello once. Okay, hello second, hello third, hello fourth and hello fifth. And finally bila dah dapat sebanyak 5 kali dia akan buat 5 plus plus, 5 plus plus which is 5 plus 1 akan dapat 6. Dia akan naik atas balik baru dia check. Adakah 6 less than or equivalent to 5? If it is false, dia terus lompat ke line 14 which is see out. That's all. Boleh? Faham? Dapat kelas?
Dapat
Dapat
sir.
sir, dapat.
Okay, kita pergi fast forward lah. Okay, so I believe kalau saya tunjuk yang teori yang ni, you akan confused lah. So I hope it is easier for you to understand if I show the program. Okay, right. And this is the flow chart. Okay, that reflect the two statement under the true condition. Okay, print hello and then add 1 to number. Okay, right. Okay, so this is the one that we have done earlier lah. Okay, right. Okay, so for this condition, okay, if you assign the value of number equivalent to 6, okay, let's say you instead of you put it as number equivalent to 1, okay, sebab biasanya you buat number equivalent to 1, right? Okay, tapi suddenly you letak number equivalent to 6, dia punya initial value. Okay, adakah hello will be display ataupun no? Kalau you do initialization of value,
No.
No.
dia akan masuk dekat dalam while loop ni.
Tak.
Tak masuk.
Sebab cuba you substitute 6. Is it 6 less than or equivalent to 5? True or false?
False.
Oh.
Kalau false, dia tak masuk dekat dalam true, dia akan 6 ni, okay, dia akan terus keluar di bawah close curly bracket. Right? Jadi you kena apa ni, be careful lah with the initial value that you assign. Okay? Right. Okay, so this is the lengthy apa ni description. Okay. Okay, so sebelum ni saya ada tunjuk you apa ni infinite loop kan. Okay, so afterward kita boleh tengok infinite loop lah. Okay, ingat tak minggu lepas saya tunjuk yang apa enter color kan. Bila enter color tu, yang program you buat enter apa G ataupun B kan. Right, bila you masuk B ataupun G, you punya program tu akan stop. Tapi for my case, saya buat infinite loop, jadi program saya tu akan berulang beberapa kali lah. Okay, sebab saya menggunakan infinite loop. Okay, right. Okay, so this is the lengthy expression. You boleh baca lah, right. Okay, enter number less than 10, sit in number, while number greater than or equivalent to 10, invalid entry. Okay, right. So you can test this expression lah. Okay, so this is another example. Okay, right. Contohnya, okay, let's investigate this coding lah. Okay, okay. So you enter a number less than 10. Okay, so kalau you masuk value apa ni number, okay, katalah you masuk number dia adalah 11. Okay, katalah you see in number adalah 11 right? Okay, will it enter the while loop class? Akan masuk while loop tak?
No.
11, kalau you masuk 11. Masuk tak dalam while loop?
Masuk.
Masuk Cuba kita substitute. Number equivalent to 11. Is it 11 greater than or equivalent to 10? True or false?
True.
11 greater than 10, right? Jadi dia akan masuk lah. Dia akan
True.
display invalid and enter a number less than 10. Jadi bila dia masuk loop, dia akan repeat balik the process. Dia akan repeat balik the process. Okay. Dia akan repeat balik the process. Jadi you kena masuk number which is less than 10. Nampak? Okay. So afterward later on you can test lah. Okay. So this is the flowchart lah. Okay. To explain about the process lah. Okay. Okay, so this is another example yang mana dia lengthy. Okay, mungkin I will explain by using a simple coding afterward. Okay, right. Okay, so kita tengok what is the meaning of counter. Okay, counter is a variable that increment or decrement, okay, each time loop repeats. Okay, okay, contoh macam tadi lah. Tadi kita pakai apa count kan. Okay, tadi kita pakai count plus plus. Count plus plus. Semicolon. Okay, right. So ini kita namakan sebagai sebagai apa ni? Sebagai counter Okay, so count plus plus, okay, it is equivalent to, okay, count equivalent to count plus 1 is equivalent to count plus 1. Okay, instead of count plus plus, kita juga boleh gunakan decrement, which is count minus minus. Okay, kita boleh gunakan count minus minus. Jadi apa maksud count minus minus kelas? Maksud dia apa?
Tolak
The
satu.
reverse.
Okay, count equivalent to count minus 1. Okay, count equivalent to count minus 1. Boleh? Boleh faham?
Boleh.
Okay, so itu maksud dia lah. Okay, okay, so katalah for the time being value untuk count you masuk kan tadi adalah 3 Katalah count tadi adalah 3. Okay, right. Okay, so okay, so katalah count nilai asal yang you masukkan adalah 3 Okay, count equivalent to 3. Okay, so okay, then you do count minus 1. Okay, you do count minus 1. Okay, it is equivalent to, okay, okay, 3 minus 1. Okay, dan result tu kita simpan dekat count. Okay, kita simpan ke dalam count. Okay, what is 3 minus 1 class? Berapa jawapan dia?
2.
2.
Okay, so the value for count will be equivalent to 2. Okay, so the moral of the story ataupun as a conclusion, the counter means that something to do with count plus plus or count minus minus. Okay, right. Okay, so this is another example. Okay, afterward I will show you the more easier program lah. Okay, right. So this is another program that we can type afterward. Okay, while num equivalent to max number and so on. Okay, then we can do apa ni? Kita boleh buat average and so on. Okay, right. So with that I can show you another program here. Tengok. We see together the program. Okay, let me comment this one first. Okay. Okay, we have a look to siap tengok program senang sikit. Okay, kita tengok program Okay, ni adalah bentuk program yang you boleh buat dalam you punya project lah. Okay. Okay, so for this program, okay, kita nak buat how to calculate your CGPA. Okay, how to calculate your CGPA. Okay, so have a look to this program. Tengok yang senang dulu. Okay, okay, so firstly, okay, you need to set the counter. Okay, or you need to identify the variable for the counter. Okay, so yang kita pakai sekarang ni adalah counter dia adalah student process lah. Okay, ataupun kita pakai counter je lah senang. Okay, kita ubah kepada counter je. Okay, so this one also kita tukar dia kepada counter. Okay, so this one also kita tukar kepada counter. Confused. Okay. Okay, tak apa, kita remain the same variable lah. Okay. Okay, so let's try to run this program. Okay, program ni, okay, yang saya tunjuk ni adalah satu contoh program yang mana you can use for your project later lah. Okay, let's say your program want to calculate the CGPA, right? Okay, so you can do something like this lah. So let's try to compile. Ada error tak? Ada error, kita betulkan. Nampak dah. Okay. So kita compile again. Okay, kalau yang nampak tadi okay, if you see just now, kenapa dia keluar cout is undefined? Sebab kita tak masukkan include IO stream. Remember I told you, if you want to use the cout, okay, you have to include IO stream. Okay, jadi saya masukkan balik. Sebab tadi saya komen. Okay, right. So let's try to compile again. Okay, so let's investigate where is the error. Include IO stream. Okay, it's good when you have error because you will learn where the error is located lah. Okay, so double click here. Okay, so make sure your open and close curly bracket is enough. Okay, so this one here written 0 and we need to have another close curly bracket. Sini. Okay, then kita compile again. Okay, so now no error. Okay, so let's try to run your project punya apa loop gunakan while loop start. Okay, so as you can see here, sikit. Okay, right. So I enlarge the size. Okay. Okay, let's investigate together lah. Okay, so the same looping structure. Okay, right. Okay, tapi dia melibatkan beberapa variable lah. Tadi kita gunakan satu variable je sebab kita nak cout only, right? For this case, we want to calculate the average. Okay, yang mana average tu is reflecting the CGPA lah, right? Okay, so let's the dry run. Dry run bermaksud kita run program, okay, menggunakan verbal method lah. Okay, right. So kita start dengan stud prop equivalent to 1 ataupun counter lah, right? Okay, so while stud prop less than or equivalent to 1. Okay, so berapa value untuk stud prop ni? Saya tukarlah kepada counter macam tak best lah stud prop ni. Tukar pada counter. So this one copy. Tukar pada counter. Tukar pada counter. Okay. So, okay, kita compile again. Once kita ada buat improvement, kita compile again. Okay, stud prop. Okay, dia keluar stud prop apa ni undefined identifier kan. Sebab tadi kita gunakan stud prop. Okay. Okay, tapi kita tak declare lah. Ada tak stud prop lagi? Stud prop is undefined. Mana stud prop? Okay, so this one. Okay. So this one, tukar. So, okay. Okay, so kita, once kita ada pembetulan, kita compile lagi. Okay, once done, kita run the program. Okay, so sekarang the value for counter. What is the value for counter, class?
1.
Line 71, right? Okay, so after we have execute the line 70, okay, what line will be executed next, class? After 70.
71.
71, very good. Okay, right. Okay, so what is the value for counter here?
1.
1. Okay, so is it 1 less than or equivalent to 5? True or false?
True.
True.
True. Kalau true, dia akan run block dekat dalam yang bawah while ataupun dia akan pergi kepada line 78 which is average.
Bawah while.
Bawah while kan. Right, so dia akan run enter your CGPA for SEM. Okay, dia kata enter your GPA for SEM counter. Okay, so for the time being value for counter adalah berapa? 1 kan? Betul.
1.
That's why kita dapat value dekat sini.
Betul.
Yang ni yang automatic keluar ni. Enter your GPA SEM 1. Yang 1 ni automatic keluar. Okay, lepas kita tengok Right? Okay, jadi you masuk your GPA for SEM 1. Katalah your GPA for SEM 1 is 2. Boleh? Right? Okay, so yang 2 ni adalah yang you see in dekat score ataupun GPA. Okay, yang score ni saya tukar GPA lah. Okay, kejap Okay, so score ni tukar, tak payah. Tak payah tukar lah, dia akan ambil masa lagi. Okay, kelas. Okay, so score ni adalah GPA lah. Okay, score ni adalah GPA, right? Okay, what is the value of score, kelas? You masukkan tadi? 2 kan? Betul?
Betul.
2, right? Okay, so as you can see here, sum plus equivalent to score. Okay, so yang kalau you refer kepada arithmetic operation yang kita belajar sebelum ni, apa maksud dia? Okay, maksud dia adalah sum, okay, is equivalent to, okay, okay, sum is equivalent to, okay, sum, okay, plus dengan score. Boleh? Boleh faham? Okay, sum plus equivalent to score, okay, bermaksud adalah sum equivalent to sum plus score. Boleh? Boleh faham, kelas? Boleh. So kita
Boleh.
substitute lah.
Boleh.
Okay, so sum, okay, is equivalent to sum plus score. So what is the value for sum, class? For the time being, berapa value untuk sum? Sum sama juga dengan kosong kan? Kita tengok value
Kosong.
asas. Kosong kan? Jadi masukkan sum adalah kosong. Okay, tambah dengan score. What is the value for score kita masukkan tadi?
2.
2 kan?
2.
Okay, 2. So what is the final value in sum?
2.
2.
Sum is equivalent to 2. Okay, sum is equivalent to 2. Okay, right? Okay, lepas tu kita updating counter plus plus. Okay, so what is the value for counter tadi, guys?
1.
1 kan? Okay, so counter, okay, equivalent to counter plus 1. Okay, okay. So seterusnya, okay, what is the value of counter just now? 1, right? Okay, so 1 plus 1. Okay, equivalent to what? 2.
2.
So value for counter akan jadi 2. Okay, right. Jadi sebab kita masih dalam loop, okay, selepas dia dah buat counter plus plus, what will happen next, class?
Dia pergi line
Dia
71.
akan naik balik loop kan? Line berapa?
71.
71. Okay, so counter adalah counter plus 1 equivalent to 2. Okay, so currently the value for counter is what? 2 kan? Is it
2.
true 2 less than or equivalent to 5? True or false?
True.
True. Kalau true, dia akan run dekat dalam loop lagi sekali sampailah kepada peringkat, okay, counter tu adalah 5. Bila kita buat counter plus plus, 5 plus 1 dia akan dapat 6 kan? Right? Okay, kalau counter, you buat counter plus plus equivalent to 6, okay, apa yang akan berlaku? Dia akan pergi pada line ke berapa?
Pergi line 78.
78. Okay, jawapan dia yang sebenar adalah dia naik balik ke line 71. Sebab dia belum test lagi. Betul tak?
Betul.
Kan? Jadi dia naik atas dulu, baru dia test. Adakah 6 less than or equivalent to 5? True or false? Is it 6 less than or
False.
equivalent to 5? Kalau false, barulah dia keluar the loop. Baru dia buat average sum. Okay. Okay, so kita tengok dulu program kita. Okay, so okay, I want you to see carefully lah. Okay. Okay, dia kata enter your GPA for SEM. Nampak? Dia sampai SEM je kan? Dia tak ada pun tulis SEM 1. Betul? Betul tak? Ada tak 1 kat sini? Ada tak saya letak 1 kat sini?
Tak ada.
Tak ada kan? Ada ke tak ada? Tak ada. Tapi mana
Tak
dia
ada.
dapat 1 ni? Mana dapat 1?
Yang counter tu.
Dari counter
Dia
tadi.
dapat daripada counter. Very good. So dia dapat value daripada counter ni. Dapat SEM 1 Lepas tu kita see in score. Score ni lah 2 pointer ni. Okay. So I press enter Press enter. Nampak tak? Dia berubah jadi 2. Can you see? Plus?
Yes.
Sebab dia loop balik semula naik atas. Dia akan display again the statement enter your GPA for SEM. Tapi tu tak ada pun kat sini kan? Betul tak kelas?
Betul.
Tapi dia hasil daripada
Betul,
counter
betul.
plus yang kita buat dekat sini. Jadi bila dia naik atas 1 plus 1 kita akan dapat 2. That's why kita dapat enter your GPA for SEM 2. Okay, katalah SEM 2 you masukkan 2. Okay. Jadi kalau you refer to this program, okay, berapa GPA, berapa SEM yang you kena masukkan kelas?
5.
5. Jadi you can expect 5 line lah. Okay. So this is the second line. Okay, for the third line kita masukkan pointer equivalent to 2 again. Press enter. Okay, ni keempat Kita masukkan 2. Press enter. Okay, for GPA SEM 5. Okay, 2 juga Okay, kalau saya masukkan semua 2. Okay, kalau untuk 5 semester semua you dapat 2 pointer. So, what do you think your GPA will be?
2.
2. Sebab, cuba you pakai calculator. Okay, 2 plus 2.
Buat average.
Plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Berapa you dapat? 10 kan? Betul?
Betul.
Okay, jadi kalau you nak dapat CGPA, okay, you kena divide by 5 semester. Am I right? Betul?
Betul.
Betul.
Kalau 10 divide by 5, berapa you dapat?
2.
2. Okay, let's press enter. So, you akan dapat your average is 2. Nampak tak kelas? Nampak?
Nampak je.
Okay, so let's try to enter different GPA. So, kita masukkan 3. Masukkan 2. Masukkan 2. Mistake tak apa. Kita run dulu. Okay, kita masukkan 3 dan kita masukkan 2. Masukkan 3. Masukkan 2 and enter 3. Okay, so 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3. Okay, so cuba you guna calculator. Okay, berapa? What is the total? 3 plus 3, 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3. Berapa dapat?
13.
13 kan? Okay, divide by 5. Berapa CGPA you dapat?
2.6.
2.6. Press enter. Okay, so kalau you dapat error macam ni, kita kena investigate balik lah. So means that this is something to do dengan kita punya logic error. Tapi by right you should get the same value lah. So itu dia berkait dengan kita punya logic dekat sini lah. Every time you masuk dekat sini, kita boleh initialize balik. Okay, contohnya dekat sini kita reset the value of sum dengan average tu dekat luar. Jadi bila kita repeat the loop, dia akan ambil sum dengan average yang lama lah. Okay. Jadi setiap kali you masuk loop, you boleh letak balik dalam ni sum, okay, equivalent to 0, okay, and then average equivalent to 0. Equivalent to 0. Okay. Right. Sebab kita nak buat looping dia berulang kali kan. Jadi setiap kali kita masuk loop, kalau kita tak reset the value for sum and average, dia akan ambil sum dengan average yang lama. Okay. So kita close this one first. So no worry lah. So ini yang kita namakan sebagai logic error ni. Okay. Dari segi syntax, dia tak ada syntax error. Tapi jawapan yang kita dapat tu adalah erroneous. Kalau ikut formula dia adalah salah lah. Okay. Jadi itu yang kita namakan sebagai logic error. So it is good to discover now. Okay, so in other words, we can try to reset the value for sum and average. Then we can compile again lah. File. Okay, then we try to start without debugging. Okay, kita masuk 2. Kita akan dapat 2 dan 3. Nah, nampak tak? Ya, kelas. Nampak kita dapat jawapan yang betul kan? Am I right?
What?
Betul.
Okay, so this is what we call as a logic error lah. Bila sometimes kita buat program once tu, kita dah puas hati kan. Kita nampak macam dah sukses, dah menjadi. Tapi bila kita buat berulang kali, kita nampak tadi calculation tadi salah. 8.8 kan, benda dah dapat 8.8. Tapi itu adalah disebabkan oleh logic error. Means that bila kita masuk loop again, kita kena reset the value again. Okay, mungkin you all hari tu you all terpinga-pinga lah. Macam mana program saya ni boleh repeat the process over and over again. Ingat tak kelas? Yang saya masukkan color blue dengan red. Ingat tak? Ingat tak saya boleh masuk berulang kali kan? Ke tak ingat?
Ingat sir.
Okay, cara dia, saya bagi you tip sekarang lah. Okay, cara dia saya gunakan infinite loop. So ini adalah contoh infinite loop. Kita pakai for, okay, semicolon, dan kita kena enclose. Okay, open curly bracket dan close curly bracket dekat dalam while loop. Jadi bila kita buat macam ni, kita boleh repeat. Okay, we can repeat the process of getting the data over and over again. Boleh tak guys? Nampak tak? For loop, infinite loop. So ini kita namakan sebagai infinite loop. Okay. Infinite loop. Maksudnya loop ni dia tak ada tester lah. Dia tak test sama ada condition dia true ataupun false. Jadi dia akan run forever. Boleh? Tak apa. Elektron you boleh cubalah dalam you punya lab session later. Okay, so for the second time of loop adalah do while loop. Okay. Okay, do while loop ni dia nampak dia macam sama. Dua-dua tu ada while kan. Okay. Cuma bezanya do while ni dia buat dulu baru dia menyesal. Tapi kalau while loop, okay, dia investigate dulu apa dia buat ni betul ataupun salah, baru dia buat kan. Kalau if the condition is false ataupun is incorrect, dia tak buat dalam loop. Boleh faham kelas? Boleh tak ada konsep dia. Tapi kalau do while, do maksudnya dia kata buat dulu baru test. Jadi itu adalah beza antara while loop dengan do while. Kalau do while, dia tak test dulu sama ada condition tu betul ataupun salah. Dia buat dulu, dekat bawah barulah dia menyesal. Barulah dia check sama ada dia punya expression tu ataupun apa yang dia dah jalankan sebelum ni betul ataupun salah. Okay, so tu beza do while loop lah. Okay, kalau untuk do while loop, ini adalah dia punya flowchart. Dia buat dulu, baru dia test condition dia betul ataupun salah. Right? Okay, jadi kalau katalah dia punya condition dia salah sekalipun, dia dah buat dulu, dia dah run dulu. Tapi kalau true, dia akan repeat the loop process lah. Boleh? Right, so this is example of do while loop lah. Okay, sama, lebih kurang sama juga, dia ada looping process. Cuma, kalau kita gunakan do while, it will execute the program first, then only the test whether x is less than or equivalent to 0. Okay, so kita investigate this one lah. Okay, right. Okay, sepatutnya okay, we need to investigate whether the condition is true or not. Okay, baru kita susah pula. Okay, susah nak tutup sikit. Okay, biasanya kita akan test dulu kan? Betul tak? Right? Okay, kalau condition is true, baru kita run di bawah ni kan? Betul? Okay. Tapi untuk do while, dia buat dulu. Baru dia test. Okay, for instance macam ni Okay, the value of x equivalent to 1. Kita initialize x is equivalent to 1, right? Okay. Okay, normal practice kita akan letak while kat bawah ni kan? Am I right, class? Ingat tak tadi?
Betul.
Betul sir.
Okay, x dash then or equivalent to 0. Okay, baru kita run the correct statement. Tapi for this case, dia do dulu. Dia buat dulu. Okay, dia buat dulu baru dia menyesal kat bawah ni. Okay, so bila kita do while, dia akan run terus. Doesn't matter whether it is true or false, dia terus akan run the statement under the open curly bracket. Okay, dia terus akan see out nilai x, which is nilai x is equivalent to 1 lah. Okay, dia akan display 1. Tapi bila dia pergi kepada the loop control, okay, dia akan check, is it 1 less than 0? True ke false? True ke false? 1, is it less than 0?
False.
False. Tapi
False.
bila dekat bawah baru dia menyesal. Baru dia tahu yang apa yang dia buat tadi salah. Tapi dia dah jalan dulu lah, dia dah execute dulu. So kalau false, dia terus pergi sini. Okay, right? Okay, tapi kalau kita letak this one as 10, okay, 1 is of course less than 10, right? Jadi bila ini berlaku, okay, kalau case macam ni berlaku, okay, case macam ni berlaku, 1, is it 1 less than 10? True or false?
True.
True. Kalau
True.
true apa dia akan buat apa? Dia akan naik balik kepada do. Dia akan naik kepada do dan dia akan buat see out. Lepas tu dekat sini you boleh buat lah, dekat sini. You boleh buat x plus plus. Boleh buat x plus plus. Dia akan increment value of x. Okay. Okay, are you clear class? The difference between while loop and do while loop? Jelas tak?
Clear.
Okay, the difference is just that for do while loop, it will execute first, then only they will test the condition whether it is true or false. Okay, so this is example of do while loop. Nanti you buatlah dalam practical dalam lab nanti. Sebab this one kalau saya nak terangkan, you akan lebih confused lah. Saya akan terus go to the conclusion lah. Okay, right? Okay, so I believe when I explained to you earlier just now, it is easier than you read from this notes. Yang mana this note is being created by the others lah. Okay, so I just follow the notes being given by the group. Okay, right? Okay, the other one is the for loop. Okay, okay, for the for loop, okay, everything is in one line. Right, so the format is as follows: for initialization, test, and then update. This is format dia. Format dia ada 3 dekat sini. Okay, format ada dekat 3 dekat sini, right? Dan dia macam biasa juga, kalau you have more than one statement in the loop, you have to enclose with open and close curly bracket. Okay, right? Okay, so kalau sama juga condition untuk for loop, right? If the condition is true, dia akan run the statement in between open and close curly bracket. So if it is false, okay, dia akan run the statement selepas close curly bracket. Okay, okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, so kita tengok example ni. Okay, macam ni lah. Okay, for count equivalent to 1, count less or equivalent to 5, count plus plus. Okay, right. Jadi kalau kita nak cuba buat, kita boleh buat dalam program tadi lah. Okay. Okay, so this one kita remark dulu. Copy this one. Okay, so let's remark this one first. Let's do this. Refresh. Right. Okay, so kita ringkaskan this one. We remove this one. Okay. Okay, kita make it as a counter or count also can. Okay, right. Okay, so kita boleh refer lah pada nota kita tadi. Put aside. Right. So kita will try to do this program lah. Okay. Right. So we declare int counter. Okay. Okay. So okay, kalau untuk konsep for loop, okay, we will do everything in one line. Kalau untuk while loop, kita akan declare nilai counter di awal kan, sebelum while loop, right? Tapi untuk for loop, everything will be done or will be listed within the loop. Kita akan buat dalam loop. Sikit. Okay. So kita besarkan sikit. Okay, right. So counter. Okay, so counter kita start dengan 1 lah, senang. Sebenarnya kita boleh start with any value pun. Can start with any value. Okay, right. And then the control value. Okay, what is the maximum value that you want to test? Let's say counter. Okay, you nak display the text berapa kali, guys? Okay, class. You nak display the text apa ni? Hello C++ berapa kali? Just tell me.
Maybe 4-5 kali.
4 kali lah Okay, so counter kalau 4 kali, okay, what is the relational operator value yang kita nak set? Less than or equivalent to berapa?
Less
Kalau 4.
equivalent to 4.
4 lah, right? Okay, simple as that. Okay, and then kita buat, okay, what is the last part? It consists of 3 parts. Okay, the first part is to initialize the initial value. Second part is the control value. What is the control that we want to test? What is the last part after the third semicolon? The counter, right? Okay, the counter, which is the increment or decrement. So kita akan pakai counter plus. Okay, so dekat bawah ni kita boleh type lah. Okay, ini kita type apa ni? Cout. Okay, welcome to C++. Welcome to C++ and then semicolon. Okay, welcome to C++ semicolon. Right? Okay, ada lagi tak cukup? Okay, lepas tu we end our program macam biasalah. Ini adalah basic C++. Make sure you tak buat silap so that you can score the subject lah. So normally we end with return 0. Okay, while looking to this program, ada tak lagi yang tak cukup? Apa you rasa tak cukup lagi?
Curly bracket.
Apa dia? Curly?
Bracket.
Close curly bracket kan? Okay, so pastikan dia ada pasangan dia. Ada open dan kita ada close curly bracket. Oh, salah. Close curly bracket. Malam tak nampak. Okay. Okay, kelas. Boleh? Sama tak? Kiri dan kanan? Beza di counter lah. Okay, so what do you expect after I run this program? Apa yang kita akan dapat? Tak new line.
Welcome to C++.
Welcome to C++. Sebanyak berapa kali?
4 je.
4 kali. Okay, so kita compile. Right, then kita start without debugging. So it is a good practice if you close the earlier program lah sebelum kita run. So kita compile again. Okay, successful. Kita akan start without debugging. Okay, percaya successful. Successful. Okay, I copy and I share to you. Hold on. Okay, so I share to you. Okay, harap you all tak ngantuk lagi. Boleh sambung lagi. And it will end very soon lah. Dah mengantuk ke kelas? Mengantuk dah?
Tak, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, right. Okay, okay. My question now. Okay. What if kita nak bagi peluang kepada audience ataupun kepada user untuk masukkan berapa kali yang dia nak display dulu. Macam mana? Okay, right. So kita cuba buat sama-sama lah. Okay, right. So apa yang kita boleh buat, integer kita masuk integer counter, right. Okay, kita boleh gunakan satu variable baru. Okay, so kita declare integer counter. Lepas tu kita declare user choice. Kita masukkan user choice. Kita masukkan user choice. Okay, right. Sebab kita nak bagi user untuk masukkan berapa kali yang dia nak display welcome to C++. Faham tak kelas? Faham my scenario?
Faham, sir.
Okay, jadi kalau kita nak suruh user masukkan berapa kali, okay, firstly kita kena see out apa? See out apa? Kita ask user lah. Okay. Kita tanya berapa kali. Okay, berapa kali nak display. Okay, kita guna ayat yang pelik sikit lah. Okay, berapa kali nak display, kita tanya. Question mark. Right, and then curly bracket. Okay, line ni ada error tak kelas? Ada apa-apa error tak line ni?
Tak ada.
Tiap punya error 1.
Okay, very good. Okay, so itu yang essential. So itu adalah, kalau you boleh jawab sekarang, most probably you can answer exam question lah. Right. Okay, so kita dah display berapa kali nak display. Okay, lepas tu what is the next statement yang kita kena buat? Selepas in kita kena apa?
See in.
See in.
Ya, lepas see out adalah see in. Jadi kita nak see in apa kat sini?
User choice.
User choice. Okay, excellent. Jadi kita masuk kat sini user choice. Okay. Boleh? Faham?
Faham,
Boleh
sir.
faham kelas? Okay, so dekat sini kita masuk see out lagi satu lah. See out. Okay, sekarang kita masuk user choice, right? Okay. Jadi dekat mana dekat dalam for loop yang kita kena ubah? Kalau user nak masukkan sebanyak 6 kali kan? Jadi dekat mana kita kena ubah? Okay, instead of constant ni,
Counter equivalent 1.
kita tukar dia kepada user choice. Boleh? Boleh faham?
Boleh, sir.
Okay, so maksudnya yang counter tu kita tak fix kepada 4 lagi. Jadi kita based on user choice. Berapa pilihan user? Ni apa hal ni? User choice. Okay, so macam ni lah. Boleh nampak kelas? Boleh?
Boleh, sir.
Okay, kalau boleh kita cuba sama-sama lah. Tengok jadi tak program kita. Okay, so kita compile. Okay, so make sure every counter or every identifier that you want to use, you dah declare. Compile. You compile. Okay, no error. Lepas tu sekarang kita run program start without debugging. Okay, berapa kali? Okay, you nak berapa kali? Siapa nak jawab? Berapa kali kita nak display?
Saya nak 3.
3 Okay, so kita masuk 3 kali. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nampak? Kita run welcome to C++ 3 kali. Nampak tak kelas?
Nampak.
Okay, jadi macam mana kalau saya nak nak run welcome to C++, saya nak tanya berapa kali ni? Banyak kali. Tadi saya dah bagi bagi solution pada you all. Macam mana kita nak run berulang kali? Kita gunakan infinite
Infinity
loop.
loop.
Ingat tak? Okay, so kita gunakan infinite loop. Okay, so I hope this one can make you interested lah, supaya you boleh challenge your mind. Alamak, macam mana kita nak improvise our program. So kita boleh gunakan infinite loop. Contohnya kita gunakan infinite for loop. Cara dia adalah, kalau kita nak guna infinite for loop, kita tak perlu letak dia punya 3 ni. Tak perlu letak dia initial value, tak perlu letak dia punya checking the value, dan kita tak perlu buat counter. Kita just buat semicolon dan semicolon. Okay. Lepas tu you kena enclose user choice ni, kita letak kat luar copy dulu. And we put it here. Okay, so this one kita kena enclose dengan open curly bracket. Kenapa kelas? Why? Sebab more than one line. Betul tak kelas?
Betul.
Sebab lebih pada satu line kita kena ada dia punya block dia. Okay? Okay, sekarang kita tengok apa yang berlaku. Tengok apa yang berlaku. Okay, so far so good. Jelas tak kelas? Are you clear?
Yeah.
Any question you want to ask so far regarding this code? Ada? No. So everybody's clear. So kita run program again, compile. Okay, and then we start with the debugging, and let's see what's happened. Okay, so kita tanya kita punya audience berapa kali dia nak display. Besar sikit.
Ni
Berapa kali siapa nak bagi? Berapa kali nak display? Berapa?
Saya nak 8.
8 Kita 8 kali. Enter 8.
tunjuk begini dah jangan pakai lagi fail ni apa ni?
Okay, betul tak 8 kali? Betul tak? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, nampak tak? Dia punya proses tu kita
Betul.
boleh loop lagi. Nampak? Nampak?
Nampak.
Okay, sekarang berapa kali dia nak display? Bagi yang ni sikit lah. Yang kalau banyak nanti kan tak nampak pula.
100.
Saya nak 2.
Saya sikit-sikit. Bagi value sikit je.
Saya nak 2.
2 lah. Okay, 2. Enter. Nampak? Boleh? Boleh nampak? Boleh?
Nampak.
Dia repeat the process Okay. So, you rasa macam menarik ke macam tak menarik?
Mak oh.
Okay. So, this is how you can test your critical thinking, dan boleh try to modify your codes lah, so that it will suits your project lah. Again, you want to produce a good project. Okay, so you can can modify your program accordingly lah. Okay, so I think this one is almost the end. You boleh hampir-hampir untuk masa you boleh pergi tidur lah kan. So nak sekolah lagi, right? Okay, so this is yang mana senang? Saya terangkan yang wordy text ni, ataupun saya terangkan daripada practical, daripada source code, daripada program tadi. Mana lebih senang kelas?
Dari program.
Dari program.
Kalau saya explain daripada sini, wah, like macam tak nampak kan? Betul tak? Kelas?
Tak
Kurang.
nampak.
Betul.
Okay, so yang part yang
tak ada
pertama. Okay, part yang pertama tu step 1 adalah bahagian ni lah. So ini kita namakan sebagai initialization for the expression. Count 1. Okay. Right. Yang following one tu adalah step 2. Okay. Evaluate or test the expression. Count less than or equivalent to 5. Okay, and the final part, kalau merah ke? Okay, adalah to Okay, kita akan update the expression ataupun kita buat counter lah. Kita buat count plus. Okay, right. So this is the flow chart lah for loop. Okay, so yang example saya bagi tu yang lebih senang untuk you faham lah. Okay, yang ni kalau you baca ni pun saya rasa you tak faham ni. Okay, right. Okay, sebab saya pun gunakan nota yang di turun-temurun lah daripada orang-orang sebelum ni lah. Okay, right. So ini adalah the other methods of using the for loop. Okay, and you can also have a multiple test expression pun boleh. Right. Okay, and you can modify the for loop accordingly. Okay, then during our lab session kita boleh test your creativity lah. Okay, and then what else? Running total. Yang ni kita dah buat tadi lah. Kita dah buat tadi yang CGPA tu. Okay, so ni nanti kita boleh tengok lah. Ini kalau kita nak buat total sales. Contohnya kita nak buat add to cart. We want to add to cart. Jadi kita boleh tambah the first value, the price for the first item plus with the price for the second item. Lepas tu kita boleh buat dia punya total price dan kita boleh buat payment lah. Macam Lazada, Shopee and so on. Okay. Okay, Sentinel. Ini tak apalah, kita yang Sentinel saya dah explain to you lah. Macam mana you nak masukkan enter point game number 1, number 2 kan. Tadi kita dah buat CGPA, right? Okay, CGPA SEM 1, CGPA SEM 2. Okay, jadi boleh tengok balik source code yang saya share tadi lah. Ada tak? Tengok dekat WhatsApp jap. Dekat WhatsApp tadi. Ni lah. Okay, so you boleh masukkan CGPA SEM 1 dan sebagainya lah. Tak sempat nak snap Okay, tak apa, nanti saya snapkan. Right. Okay, so okay, so yang ni kalau as a conclusion okay, right. So there are 3 types of loop, which is a while loop. Okay, while loop ni adalah kita test dulu. Okay, kita test the condition dulu, baru kita run. Tak adalah kita buat silap. Lepas tu baru kita sedar bila kita test kan, right? So kita akan perform the validating test dulu, then only we run. Okay, right. Kalau do while pula, okay, we always run the program first. Okay, then only we test for the condition. Okay, so itu kita namakan sebagai post test. Post test bermaksud kita test at the end of the loop process. Okay, right. And the final loop, which is for loop. So this is the popular question in exam lah. They ask you what are the types of loops, right? So we have 3 types of loop, which is while loop, do while, and for loop. Okay, right? Okay, kalau for loop, okay, all the expression, initialization, testing, and updating will be done in one line, which is in the for loop. Okay, everything in one line, right? Okay, dan kita boleh juga ada nested loop. Contohnya kita nak buat row and column, we can test this one using nested loop later. Okay, right? Okay, right. So if you want to break the loop, kita boleh gunakan break Okay, so afterward I can I check whether there is a break loop yang saya ada kat sini. Sekejap. Okay, contohnya ini tadi saya ada snapshot ke? Okay, dah. Okay, so saya tunjuk yang ada break So this one I remark first. Gonna remark tadi. Okay. So mana break? Okay, so ni contoh yang dia ada break statement Okay. So if you can see here, okay, so for the time being we have a break here. Yeah. Jadi kalau kita ada break here, bermaksud kita boleh keluar daripada this loop. Okay. So let's try to debug this one, to compile. Okay. Sebab saya buat di tengah-tengah, jadi dia mungkin ada error. So this one kita remove. Then we compile again. Okay, no more error. Start without debugging. Okay, so kita masukkan GPSM1 2, GPSM2 2, SEM3 2, SEM4 2, SEM5 2. Then they will give you the average. Okay, faham tak kelas? Get it? Faham? Understood? Okay, so
Betul je.
you boleh masuk lagi lah yang 2, 3. Okay, tapi kalau you nak keluar, you masukkan kosong. Okay, so you boleh you boleh buat dekat situ. Kalau you nak keluar, you masukkan kosong. Jadi kalau you masukkan kosong, you press enter dan dia akan break the loop. Okay, jadi dia akan break the loop dan dia akan start balik daripada daripada apa pertanyaan yang pertama lah, SEM1. Okay, nampak kelas? Can you see? Boleh nampak?
Nampak.
Ni
Yes,
kita
sir.
ada break kat sini eh. Lepas ni kita break terus untuk tidur eh. Tunjuk break dulu. Okay, right. Nampak tak kita ada break kat sini? Nampak? Nampak kelas?
Nampak saya.
Okay, so kalau dia masukkan input 0, dia tak akan continue the loop. Dia akan terus keluar. Dia akan keluar dari for loop ni dan dia akan naik balik ke dalam ke infinite loop yang sebelah atas. Okay, I hope you can see that penggunaan break can use the break statement in order to terminate the block Okay, kalau dia terminate the block, dia akan terminate satu block saja. Jadi kalau break kat sini, okay, dia akan keluar daripada block ni saja. Dia akan keluar ke sini. Okay. Okay, dia keluar ke sini, dia akan run the following statement. Tapi dia sampai dekat sini, dia akan repeat balik yang infinite loop untuk for loop ni. Boleh? So, kita copy. Then I paste for you lah. Okay. Okay, good news. Masa untuk you tidur lah. So nak sekolah lagi. Right. Okay, so this indicates the end of our lecture today lah. Right. Okay, dan I'm not sure whether it is a good news ataupun sebaliknya. Okay. Right. I just get the message lah from the hospital yang yang pembedahan keluarga saya tu ditangguhkan lah. Jadi next Monday kita boleh ada lab session lah dan mungkin kita boleh practice dan kita boleh start buat group project lah tanpa you spend too many times selepas class hour lah. Okay, dan selain pada tu no worry, walaupun today class consider kelas kelas terlebih lah, because next the following week kan kita akan cuti di Bali. Betul tak kelas? Isnin lagi satu kan?
Betul.
Betul
Okay.
sir.
Jadi kita consider sebagai kelas ganti lah untuk di Bali tu. Okay, untuk jadi dah settle lah. Kita tak perlu ganti lagi lah, right? So I think that's all from me lah. Okay, jadi untuk lab kita Monday tu operation my family being postponed. Jadi kita boleh kita terus kita boleh terus buat lab session lah. Dan it is the last final week saya akan ajar you all lah. Dan the following week during the Deepavali week will be the last week lah. Okay, sebelum will be take over by other lecturer. Okay, so do you have any question before we end our class tonight? Ada soalan ke?
No, sir.
Tak ada Okay,
Sir,
so I
maknanya minggu depan ada kelas jugalah.
yes, lab
Semua.
lab minggu depan berjalan macam biasalah. Okay, boleh. Okay, kelas.
Okey,
Boleh,
sir.
sir.
Okay, jadi maksudnya untuk kelas malam ni ganti untuk lab yang masih di Bali tu. Jadi kita tak perlu ganti lagi lah. Dah settle lah. Lepas tu you boleh fokus untuk chapter-chapter lain dengan lecturer yang seterusnya. Okay, tak ada soalan lagi Any question? Ada soalan lagi?
So macam mana kami nak access recording ni? Recording untuk
Dan nanti insyaAllah saya akan share YouTube link lah. Boleh?
baik, sir. Thank
Boleh,
you.
sir.
Okay, so any further question? Ada soalan lagi? Tak ada?
InsyaAllah tak ada, sir.
If no question, thanks for your time. Okay. Sorry for the problem in the earlier session. So see you again on next Monday. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.